Hey guys, what's up everybody? This is Edit53 Diecast and welcome back to another video. So a couple of days ago, it was a special day because there's an event. It's called IMX, short for Indonesian Modification Expo, and there's a Hot Wheels opening their booth there. And what makes it special is because there's Dwayne Vance as a special guest right there. And I've been lucky enough to be able to meet him in person and got myself, oh yeah, a signage from him on his Fusion Buster. It's been customized and the paint is not the best though, but he still approves it and give me his signage. And not just that, I also gave him a very special present. It's an illustration. I made a 3D model of his car. It is his first car that I've seen on his DeviantArt since about what, 2011, 2010. So it's been quite a while, and I just love Dwayne Vance a lot. He is my hero. He inspired a lot of car design that I made. I'm so lucky to be able to meet him in person and get my car signed by him. And it is actually my birthday gift for my wife to be able to see him in person. So I really thank you, baby, for letting me meeting my hero. And what I'm about to review here is cars that I get from IMX. So to meet with Dwayne Vance, you actually have to spend about like $35 worth of Hot Wheels. In Indonesia, there's like 500,000 rupiahs, so in dollars, probably around $35 to $38. And here are some of them. So I got these 5 packs from Hot Wheels 80th anniversary, which is pretty cool. I love all of the cars. Of course, I have to get them. And then there's some of fantasy castings. Also, there's one casting I really like. We're gonna talk about that pretty soon. And then there's the premium Hot Wheels release. Unfortunately, I didn't found any Ferrari, but hey, look at that! Another WONG design car, Lamborghini Diablo SV. So let's talk about these cars one by one. Let's review them. We're starting with the 5 packs. Wow, this 5 pack is just amazing looking, and all of them are legendary fantasy castings. We're starting here with the Bat to the Blade. I think we're just gonna open it up, right? So yeah, Bat to the Blade. Here's all the cars. Bat to the Blade, then there's a Twin Mill, Bone Shaker, El Segundo Coupe, and Custom Auto. What sold me the most is, of course, the Custom Auto with that flame job. You know, flame job is just my kryptonite, man. I just can't hold myself up for a good, nice flame job. Oh yeah. Yeah, fortunately on 5 packs you have to kind of destroy the packaging a little bit. That is not bad. You can always re-glue them back. Here it is. Oh yeah. Let's start with the Bat to the Blade, baby. Ooh, wow. Yeah, you have to take him out of the packaging to see a lot more details into it. It's just beautiful looking. Wow. It's metal on metal though. So you got metal body and metal base. Fantastic. It's looking pretty slick. I'm just, you know, on this particular casting, the only thing that missed from me is the front blades here not going down like in the real life version. I think the real life version looks a lot better in than the Hot Wheels version, but you know what? It's not looks bad. Not looks too bad on the Hot Wheels. I'm just, yeah, I think I'm just gonna let this slide because I like the combination for the Aero disc wheels. Aero disc wheels on this one, not looking too shabby, to be pretty honest with you. But yeah, you could use other wheels though. You know what? I think there is one wheel in particular the Hot Wheels didn't use anymore. Is the 5 holes wheels. They never do that anymore. And I just wonder why they didn't just use it anymore. I mean, it was on a Diora 2 in the World Race. Why you don't put it back? These days, they'll never use that again. I mean, that's just a shame. Hot Wheels didn't use that anymore. But I think it would look good in this one. But yeah, that's the Bat to the Blade. Interesting looking car. There's top side, almost looks like a plane. Up next, we've got the twin mill. This one's also metal on metal. Wow, look at the bottom side of it. It's got a little bit of a pearl color to that. Looking pretty nice, pretty slick. This just adds to the collections. Look at that little flame job up there on the hood. Looking pretty slick. Got blacked out windows. Pretty nice. I just hope the wheels a little bit more chrome. Yeah, but I could change that later. Could easily swap them out. I really wish the car color actually like the bottom parts. It's beautiful, a lot better than the body. The body itself is not too bad. Still got that flake, a little bit of a white flakes on it. It's pretty cool, pretty nice. Awesome twin mill. Up next, we've got Bone Shaker. Man, it's been a while. I haven't have any Bone Shaker anymore. Last time I have a Bone Shaker is 2006, but this one is the closed top version. I have the open top, pretty cool. So I got 2 variations. That nice. That is nice. Bone Shaker looking pretty cool with that checker flag on the side. On the back. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty cool. The drag racing livery on the left side is on the top side. On this one is on the bottom side. Interesting. There's the skull. This would look good with Real Rider wheels as well. Oh man, they really nailed all of the cars here. Jeez, I love that. Love the color, love the red. The red is fantastic. Up next, we've got the El Segundo Coupe. I never had El Segundo Coupe, I always wanted one, and I think this one is just a killer version of it. Wow. I love these wheels. These wheels looks almost like a Real Rider wheels. Got plastic base, metal body. Here's on the back. Yeah, the taillights almost kind of reminds me to TVR. You know, TVR taillights, Sagaris. I mean, the body shape looks a little bit like Sagaris as well, but the front end a little bit more like a Porsche because of these rounded headlights, but not really. Almost like a Miura lights. Nice lamp on the bottom. I love the details on the windshield. You get a little bit like a rivet on each side. Nice hood. It's interesting looking. Wow, I love the details on this one. This is a fantasy castings again. It's pretty much details that they put in for a fantasy casting. I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Hot Wheels, for making this. And it's on the bottom. Oh, it's made in Indonesia, bruh. It's made in my country. I'm buying things from the country where I'm in. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, all of them made in Indonesia then? It's all made in Indonesia. I didn't notice that. Pretty cool. Okay, Indonesian bone shaker. Bro, Indonesian bone shaker. Indonesian bone shaker. And it is in red and white color as well. I don't know if you can get any more Indonesian than that, but that's all of them are red and white. It's Indonesian flag. Come on now. And it's made in Indonesia. And finally, the last one. Last but not least, the custom moto. Oh, look at those flames, man. Wow. This thing with the flame is just gonna knock it out of the park, man. It's so beautiful. That's a home run right there. Wow. You just have, I just gonna have to change the wheels, and boy, it's gonna look and fly. Wow. Custom auto. I always wanted this casting though, but I was waiting for a special one, and I've been looking at this particular set, 5-pack. And I always think that the flame job on the custom auto just looking so cool. And now I got it. And I just love it. Especially when it's out of the package. It looks even more beautiful. Wow. Yeah, and I noticed that the treasure hunt that coming soon will have another custom auto with the Neo Classic wheels. That is just one to have right there, man. That is just beautiful. Beautiful. Custom auto. If you don't know custom auto, well, let me tell you. Custom auto is the car illustration on the original Hot Wheels packaging, right? So they make this car as the icon of the Hot Wheels. And this car was never included in the set. This car is just purely for illustration. The car was designed by Otto Cooney, and hence they started making the custom auto in 2008. Bring it to life. And that is why this custom auto is so special, and I love this. Look at that. And the treasure hunt version of this one looks exactly like that with these wheels. That is, I think, absolute banger of a Hot Wheels. Now let's move on to some of these regular Hot Wheels, the fantasy castings one. And what I got here is a mod mill. So mod mill is a combination between twin mill with mod rod. So twin mill with mod rod, they do like a fusion thing, and then they become this, the mod mill. So the engine is asymmetrical, on this side it looks a lot like this, like the one in the mod rod with those intakes. And on the other side it's twin mill engine, even though it's pretty small on this one. Yeah, and the design is actually pretty twin mill-ish. Just half that. I don't really like the front end on this because twin mill is a very sharp nose, have a very sharp nose, and then it's just turned into something like in a mod rod. And I love this fantasy casting. You know, it doesn't have any like a donut wheels or like weird color wheels. There we go. Let's look it up close. Wow, the colors really pops, right? I just realized the canopy actually looks more like a mud rod instead of a twin mill. With the same panoramic roof. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Interesting. The color, man. The color is just right there. The color just does it for me. But yeah, there's a little imperfections here. I think that's just the way this came out of the factory. Not the best at the bottom. Of course, gotta be nothing on the bottom. There's like a trunk bag on the rear, just like in a mod rod. Pretty cool. That's a huge wheels. That's a steamroller right there. Pretty cool. Love it. That's looking pretty nice, pretty cool. And I hope the engine is this big on the twin mill. The engine on the twin mill is just too small, in my opinion. Twin mill 3 have the best everything. And okay, up next we've got now a twin Dorado. Another twin mill mixed with, of course, the Diora. So Diora and twin mill merge into one car and turn into a twin Dorado. I think this one fits even better to be a Diora 3 instead of the Diora 3 that we have now.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, let's take it out. Oh, I forgot to tell you, it's got a metal body on this one with a plastic base. Now on the twin Dorado, it's got a metal base, but plastic body, unfortunately. It's a plastic body, everybody. What a shame. It would be cool with the metal body instead. Yeah, of course, cost cutting, right? Fantasy castings. The engine is just perfect. I think the twin mill is supposed to use engine as big as that, you know? The engine on the twin mill is just way too small. This one would be a perfect fit for twin mill. I mean, look at this. Can you imagine that? Oh, bro, look at that. Yes, man, it's supposed to be that big. But here it is. Twin Dorado. There's the front. Interestingly, you got the license plate on this side. So it's a little bit asymmetrical. Kinda cool. Side exhaust. Got 4 of them. I got 4 of them here. Oh yeah, because it's 2 engines, right? So you got engine from here. You got exhaust from this side. It's coming from. So this is like a V8, right? So it's a V8 engine. So the exhaust came from the right and the left. So which means in the middle, there's gonna be like exhaust coming in right here. So they need outlet on the side, on the back, and on this one. It's what happened on the real twin mill. So the real twin mill have exhaust on the back as well. So I got on this side and got on the back because it's a twin engine, and it's pretty cool detail. I love it when Hot Wheels does that. Here's on the bottom here, we got another asymmetrical design. Hot Wheels logo only on this stripe. And it almost looks like a surfboard, right? Pretty cool. Even it got almost like the same color as that. Yo. Look at where you started, now we're here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Up next, we've got these Jaguar XJC V12 Coupe. I'm not really a Jaguar fan, but this looking super cool, man. Now this one is actually based on a real car. The real car was actually a race car only car. It got side exhaust like this one, and it's got a fan on the back, but it doesn't have a color scheme like this. It's a little bit different, but I think Hot Wheels kind of like inspired from the real life. And let's see up close to the car. They even make the windows like roll down just a little bit. That's pretty cool touch. Super cool. On the right side and on the left side. That is actually super cool. I love that. I love that little details. Yo. Okay, here it is. There's the top Jaguar logo. Here's a Jag, right? It's a Jag. I love the 76 fonts on there. It's like a retro 70s, 80s kind of font. Really fitting with the car. Love the wheels. Looks like a deep dish BBS, you know, like classic deep dish BBS wheels. And the exhaust outlet, 4 of them. There's no tempo on the front, but you could actually easily, you know, make that X tape on here. Pretty slick, looking pretty nice. Hotwheels blistered. Yep, they use the window part for the fan on the back. Pretty cool. I love this thing. Got wide body. Nice Jag. Now I can't talk much about Jaguar because I'm not really a big fan of Jaguar, but you know, sometimes Jaguar really design cars like really cool, like the XJ220 or the E-Type. My wife really loves E-Type though. She's low-key a Jaguar fan. Up next, let's move on to the Hot Wheels premium section. Now, I'm not really opening a lot of Hot Wheels premium, but you know, for review, of course I'm gonna open it. We've got the Fast and the Furious custom Flameout Roadrunner. This one designed by the Brandon Fatiski. He is a muscle car guy, right? So of course he's gonna push a lot more muscle cars, and I'm so thankful for Brandon Fatiski to keep making a lot of American muscle cars on Hot Wheels, because that is what Hot Wheels bloodline is all about. You know, fast cars, customs, and of course American muscle. If you want like a Lamborghini or Ferrari or GDM, all that kind of stuff, you could always go to another brands like the Mini GTs and the Tomica, Eno 64. I mean, there's just a bunch of them right now that offering, you know, GDM, supercars and all this era. But American muscle cars, you're probably only gonna see Hot Wheels M2s, muscle machines if you like those tuned, you know, kind of look. And what else? I just don't understand, you know. I love American cars, I love American muscle cars, but I always feels like it's gonna be like a peg worm cars. Not people just don't like it, and I love these cars. I love these American muscle cars, and I want to support Hot Wheels, you know, to keep making this stuff. So, of course, I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna buy all of these American muscle cars. A lot of people just tend to like dispose it, and they are always looking for some crazy supercars and GDM cars and all, etc. But this is the cars that makes me feel happy. Even though it's called Fast and the Furious, I'm just here for the American muscle cars. I'm just here for the muscle cars, man. Oh my goodness, it's heavy. Wow. That is heavy, guys. That is heavy. Here's up front. I love this playmouth. The GTX. Oh, there's a little imperfections here. That's fine. And it's got like the only thing I think I would love to have like a wider wheels on the back. The proportions now is a lot better than the last one. I think the last one got like a little bit, you know, different wheels on the back. It's like bigger wheels, so we got like a stance to it, but it doesn't look quite. It doesn't look quite like it, you know. Man, it's just amazing. I love the details on the hood. I can't really see what it says. I think, oh yeah, it says it's 440. So we got a 440 syspack on the engine. Pretty cool. Blacked out hood and on the interior. Pretty nice. Of course, you got metal on metal. Where's this thing made? Thailand. I think this one would be a really good candidate for Taro's car from Hot Wheels Actual Racers. Just need a little bit of a blower, but I think this is essentially just his car, right? The back is flawless, looking amazing. You know, if Ron Wong is always like the best with supercars, Brandon Fetisky is just the best with American muscles. It's just their strong suit. So, I'm gonna save the Lambo for the last. Pontiac Firebird TA 1977. This one is the Smokey and the Bandit one, but I'm not getting the black and the gold bird up front. This one is white with blue. That is beautiful color. I love this color. This is on the back. And let's open this up and see a little bit more. But before we do that, I want to say the pictures is actually kind of look a little wonky, kind of be weird to me, because if you see the wheels here, the wheels looks weird. It looks odd. It has like this grooves inside in the middle there, but if you see on the wheels, it's not actually like that, you know. It's like a vintage wheels, which have that I don't know what you call them, but like the spoke to open up the wheel. But on the pictures here, they kind of translated to, I don't know, that looks really weird. They just don't draw it right. And the wheels on the back is just way too big. So the proportion on the pictures kind of be weird. I mean, it's not looking so weird as a Hot Wheels, but as pictures, it does look weird. Pontiac Firebird TA. I love the T-top there. It got blue interior as well. It's beautiful. This thing is beautiful, man. Everything is tempoed, of course. Got the side marker lights. The wheels, and you see that? The wheels? GT500, you know, the classic GT500. Like the one in the Gone in 60 Seconds. They use these wheels. Here's on the back. You've got Hot Bird on the license plate, looking pretty nice, pretty cool. That's on the bottom. Got exhaust here, pretty cool. It's a 2007 casting, so this one is an old casting. Beautiful. I love this. Love the color. Love the wheel choice. The proportion is huge. It's even like longer than the Eldorado. Not Eldorado. Twin Dorado is as big as the Custom Auto. So the Custom Auto is big. Interesting. Here's with the Plymouth. Yeah, that looks nice together, man. It looks pretty nice together. I love that. The wheels touching. It's not like freely you know, it doesn't run free. Unlike this one is run free. This one, it's stuck. So yeah, it's been like that from the factory. I don't feel so bad with my custom, because Hot Wheels themselves doing the same thing. Now, here it is. The last one. Lamborghini Diablo SV from 1995. This is the icon of, you guessed it, from Need for Speed Hot Pursuit in the PlayStation 1. I guess that Hot Pursuit 2? Is it? Oh, it's the Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit. Almost forgot that. Yeah, it's Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, and this is the hero car with the large SV text on the side, yellow color. Ooh man, that is just amazing. It's just so hard for me to open this one because I really like it in the packaging, but you know what? We're gonna open this, so there we go. This one is a new casting. So Ron Wong redesigned it. Hot Wheels already have Diablo casting before, but it doesn't look as good as this. So this one is a huge improvement over that one. And we have this. It is heavy. It's very heavy. It's even heavier than the Hot Bird right here. See, now we got wheels like this, right? Small at the front, wider at the back, but it's still the same size. That's what I feel like it's supposed to happen on the Plymouth here. I think they have to use the small wheels on the front, but larger wheels on the back, but doesn't have to change the size of the wheel. But they did it in Lamborghini here. Lamborghini Diablo SV. Man, would it be so cool if they have like a feature in Tomica, you know, where the headlights could pop up. That was really cool. Side mirrors as well, it's pretty cool. The fenders here got tampos, small logo there. Pretty cool. SV, and the wheel that they chose, just perfect. Perfect wheel choice. Top, pretty sick. Even on the exhaust, they got like tampos on the back too. Really killing it. Absolutely cool. Absolutely cool. And it got separate wing. Something that Hot Wheels would do back in the day in regular cars, but now is only reserved for the premium release. Got Diablo on the left, SV on the right, nice tempo on the back, and the interior you could see it's pretty accurate. It's kind of be hard to see what's going on the inside. Let's see on the bottom. Lamborghini Diablo, and you've got like transmission over here, and this is a transactional car, mid-engine. Exhaust go to the back right there. Wow, Ron, you're really killing this one, man. You're really killing it. Fuel cap, and of course the side marker right there, or the blinker. Super cool. Super cool by Ron Wong. That is just top right there. So top notch. Wow. Amazing. I want to see a roll test on the Diablo. it rolls really nice. It rolls so nicely for real rider wheels. Let's compare that to this. Yep, it's so bad. And doesn't really roll nice either on the Plymouth. So we have it, all of the cars that I got from IMX, and also a signature from Dwayne Vance. So which one of you guys would like to be on your collection? Let me know down in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video. God bless you, everybody. Bye bye.